Hey Team Shuckle, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. Today we are rocking out with the same theme as we always do. Hopefully we'll have some more PDL battles for you guys in the future. We do have a bunch of people we still have to battle, so hopefully that gets done, and hopefully we get stuff to upload. So it looks like we are battling. We don't have, a great rating right now because we've been losing a lot. But do remember, this team isn't really made for Battle Spot. It's made for VGC, and, as you can see, there are things here that we cannot battle in VGC. So my opponent's going to be bringing Infernape, Vivian, Swampert, Jolteon, Honchkrow, and Sylveon. So, looking at that team, part of me wants to start off with Gengar, but I'm actually a little nervous about that Vivian, to be quite honest with you, because it does have Focus Sash, it does have, Sleep Powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Gengar. We'll see what he starts off with, but we're also going to start off with Rotom. Now, is that something that I want to do? Yes, that is something that I want to do. And then we'll bring Kangaskhan and Goodra in the back. Now, we don't really have anything for that Swampert, which is a bit of an issue, of course. But if he doesn't bring it, then we'll be in a pretty good position. If he does bring it, yeah, I'm not really sure. So we'll have to see what he starts off with. If he does start off with that Vivian, I'm going to be a little worried, of course. I think that's very fair. So it looks like no, it's going to be Sylveon and Infernape, so I'm happy with the lead choices. Now the question is this Sylveon is probably going to be a bit of an issue. I'm not going to go for Trick Room just yet, because I want to take out this Sylveon first. So what I'm going to do is I am going to Shadow Ball, and I'm going to Volt Switch, bring in my Kangaskhan, which I hope is a good choice. He's going to go straight for the close combat, which is, wow, a powerful move. Wow. That was pretty dang powerful. So the Volt Switch doesn't do a lot, which is not good. Not good at all. I'm going to bring in Kangaskhan here. We can protect next turn, expecting the close combat, and get the Trick Room up, depending on what this Sylveon does, of course. So let's get the Shadow Ball going. Let's see what this does. That doesn't do enough. I really should have... Yep, I really should have gone for Trick Room. A Double Edge should kill it. The problem is that close combat should kill me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for... Actually... Yeah, I'm going to go for Trick Room. And I'm going to Mega Evolve and Protect here. I'm hoping that's the right play. I obviously didn't come prepared for an Infernape. Although, I think Gardevoir would have probably been a better choice against the Infernape. I do have Gardevoir in the back, I believe. No, I don't have Gardevoir in the back. I have Goodra in the back. So he does go for close combat again. I'm glad. And he does go for Hyper Voice. So that shouldn't... Even at +1, that doesn't do very much. Now, I'm a little nervous because this Infernape might possibly be sashed. So I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to Shadow Ball. Actually, no. I'm going to disable the Infernape and go for Double Edge onto the Sylveon. I think that's a good play. I should definitely underspeed the Infernape. He is going to go for Calm Mind here. So, yeah, disable it so he can't go for close combat again. Good. Double Edge should kill it. Double Edge should definitely kill it. Now, the question is, does it... No, it has leftovers. Yeah, without a doubt, that does kill it. It wouldn't kill it at full HP. That's quite interesting. But let's see. Does he go for close combat here? because he obviously didn't go for Mach Punch. He does go for close combat there. Sweet. So what is he going to bring in next? Let us see. I've been having a bad day with battles. I've been doing pretty poorly, but it's kind of nice to know that it's working out pretty well for me. So he's going to bring in Honchkrow. Now, Honchkrow can do some good damage to my Gengar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch in my Goodra here. And I am actually just going to ignore Infernape and go for Double Edge against Honchkrow, because I know Honchkrow does have superpower, and I'm a little weary of it using it. I bring in Goodra because Goodra does have good tight matchup against this Infernape. He does go for Sucker Punch, not against the Gengar, interestingly enough. Now, is he going to go for Mach Punch as well? No, he's not. Okay, good. So let's see. Double Edge should kill it. I really expected it to go for Superpower, so that was a little unfortunate. Let's see what he does now. Ooh, we almost lose. He has no moves left. Wow. Okay, so your Choice Band. That's why it did so much damage to me last turn. So your Choice Band. We still have Trick Room, so I'm going to bring in Gengar here. You are Choice Band. So Disable was a perfect option for that. Now, I know Rotom Heat isn't the most powerful guy on my team. In fact, he's probably the weakest member. Maybe next to Gardevoir as well. But we'll see what he sends out, and it is going to be a Jolteon. So what I believe I'm going to want to do here is go for... Shadow Ball should kill the Infernape because he's at negative whatever. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb onto the Jolteon just to do damage, and Shadow Ball the Infernape, because I can eat up everything this Jolteon has for me all day long. So I don't really have to worry about Draco Meteoring. We do get poison, luckily enough, but I really don't have to worry about it at all. Plus this Infernape, even if the Shadow Ball doesn't kill, he only has Struggle left, so he will die anyway. So he's going to go for Shadow Ball. That's really not the end of the world. I'll lose my Gengar. Really don't care. I'm going to put it out there right now. I really, really don't care. Trick Room's probably going to be over now, but I'm just going to go for another Sludge Bomb because I really don't feel like, you know, missing a Draco Meteor or something like that. And the Jolteon really can't touch me. So let's see. We seem to still have Trick Room up, so I'm going to go for another Sludge Bomb. Ooh, I almost hit Volt Switch. And I'm going to go for Overheat. Should be more than enough to take it out. The reason I'm not going for Draco, as I said, is I don't want to miss it and be, you know, like, if it doesn't KO, which I highly doubt, you know, I don't want to be at -2. That's why I didn't start off with Draco. That's why I went for Sludge Bomb. I would have gone for Flamethrower or Thunderbolt, but they're all the same base power, so I just chose whichever one looked the best, and obviously Thunderbolt would be a bad choice against a Jolteon, who has Volt Absorb. Not that every single one has Volt Absorb, but I think Volt Absorb is the better ability for it. I think it gets Quick Feet, which is like, you're already fast enough, what do you need that for? So we're going to go continue on. We're going to get the Battle Box. Huzzah. Yeah, so I'm going to hit Challenge, and we're going to keep going. We're at 1499, which is really bad. We've just been doing pretty poorly in these last few episodes, which sucks. But hey, things like that does happen. So there's not much we can do other than just put our nose to the grind and get better. That's all we could really do. So we're playing Osna? I don't know. So it looks like we've got a rain team here. We got Kabutops. We've got the Amoonguss, Kingdra, Salamence, Gyarados, and Politoed. The Gyarados is probably Mega. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the old good old-fashioned lead, Gengar Kangaskhan. He doesn't have a Ludicolo, so it should be pretty solid for that. Goodra is going to be pretty important here, I think. And I want to say Rotom. I really like Rotom's matchup here. You know, the electricity is good. He doesn't have anything to take the electricity except for Amoonguss, who has Rage Powder. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see how this goes, because, you know, if she does start off with Amoonguss, they tend to want to hit the Kangaskhan with the Spore. So what I can do is bring in my Goodra. But it depends on if she starts off with Rain or not. And she does start off with Rain, but no, read it, no Amoonguss. So I will be very solid here. Now, what I'm thinking is she's not going to double attack anything, and if she does, it's going to be the Kangaskhan. And the reason I think she's going to go for a double attack on the Kangaskhan is because Kangaskhan's tend to run Fake Out. And that's why I really like this, because it threatens teams with Fake Out, but it doesn't carry Fake Out, and people are like, oh man, you know, this thing's going to fake me out, so, you know, I'm going to double attack it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect Trick Room, and hopefully that's the best play. So yes, it is going to be a good play because she does in fact switch out into the Salamence, which, while the Salamence is sort of a bit of a pain here, we can still take it out with Double Edge, so I'm really not too concerned. I'm more concerned about the Politoed, and we'll see what the Politoed goes for here. But I'm definitely more concerned about the Politoed than the Salamence. The Double Edge should still take it out, you know? So I do go for Protect here. She does go for Scald onto the Kangaskhan, and we do get Trick Room up. Fantastic. So, here is what the plan is. We Double Edge the Salamence and Shadow Ball the Politoed. Although, at the same time... No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to double attack the Politoed, right? Now bear with me while we do this. Salamences are generally, with, you know, little ideas here and there, are generally scarfed. Damn it, he burned us. I forgot. They're generally scarfed. So, my strategy here is to not attack the Salamence. Double attack the Politoed, get rid of it. And while the Salamence goes for their attack, if she decides to attack the Gengar, we'll survive. We got the disable, so that's what we're gonna go for. She does go for Brick Break instead. We survive that. That's awesome. But I don't think Brick Break Salamence. That's an interesting. But what I'm gonna do here is I am going to bring in my Goodra. I'm not concerned about this actually. And we do get a Kingdra. That's what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to Shadow Ball the Salamence. I don't need to disable it because I'm sure if it is Scarfed, it's locked into Brick Break. And I can either go for Draco onto... Yeah, I'm just going to go straight for Draco. Yeah, that's probably my best play. Yep, I make Connect. As long as this is not an Assault Vest Kingdra, this should take it straight out. And if the Salamence isn't Scarf, and it goes for Draco Meteor, we should survive the Draco Meteor as well. So let's see what happens. We do a lot of damage. You are not Scarfed, but we should survive this. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Who do you bring out? Kabutops. Okay, I like that, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to Shadow Ball the Salamence, and we're going to Thunderbolt the Kabutops. And the reason I am Thunderbolting is because... Oh, it gets Aqua Jet. It does get Aqua Jet. So it's probably going to take out the Goodra, which is really not the end of the world, but we'll take out the Salamence at the same time. Hopefully. It's clearly... I don't know. I think it might be... Ooh, hello. That worked for me. It doesn't do a lot, but that's good, because we broke any sashes it might have. So we get the Shadow Ball off. That does go down. So now we're in a good position. We're in a very good position. I am happy with this position. He has to Aqua Jet something, so I'm going to obviously double attack it. His best bet would be to Aqua Jet the Gengar. Or she, which she does, because obviously the Gengar doesn't have a -2 special attack drop. But the good news is I do have my Rotom. Oh, in the back we do get a Paralysis, which is actually kind of bad because that we're in. Oh, never mind. Trick Room's over. I mean, she does have, you know, Aqua Jet, so it doesn't really matter. And no matter what happens now, we still pretty much won. Aqua Jet can't flinch us. We can't really miss a Thunderbolt unless she is Bright Powder. So the Paralysis really didn't matter. it made no difference in the outcome of that game. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode. Peace.